Welcome back to the Doc's Diagnosis, presented by Centris Federal Credit Union. The Trojans, not that good of a team record-wise, but they have athletes on offense and they can score points, and you're going to see a lot of that athleticism. But part of that scoring points, Lincoln Riley, he's an offensive guru. He's going to throw some trick plays at you, and they may not appear to be trick, but there's a little deceivery going. Is deceivery a word? I think it is.
Deception.
Deception, a little deception in there. Deceivery.
Tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery, deceivery. I'm just making stuff up as we go along.
George Bushing words.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, he became president.
There you go. So on this one, this is a jet sweep with a fake reverse. So you've got the handoff right here. He's going to be running a jet sweep, does a fake reverse to one. It's amazing how much of the Penn State defense bites on the fake. I mean, the majority of the defenders all stay on that fake. You will have three defenders over here on the play side over here to the left, but all three are guys that have blockers on them. So it's guys already here on the left side of the offense, but you've got blockers on them. These plays are great, and it's stuff that Nebraska is going to have to pay attention to, and it's stuff that Nebraska is going to have to respect. You're going to have to respect that fake, and the reason is because sometimes they go ahead and carry it out.
But that little fake just is enough.
It's enough to freeze those guys. You had the blockers right there, and it's off to the races after that with some of the best athletes in the nation. I mean, you kind of hit the nail on the head. If there's one thing Lincoln Riley's done, he's gotten athletes there. I mean, I always remember Barry Switzer always said, he goes, if there was one other school he'd ever want to coach for, USC, because you'll drive past more better recruits on your way to work every day than any place in the country.
Here's an example where we have another trick play, but even a broken trick play can turn into a big gain for the Trojans.
Exactly. Now, this is going to be just a quick quarterback pitch to the running back here. As the running back comes up, the design of the play, the quarterback's going to sort of fade back here. The design is the running back's supposed to pitch the ball back to the quarterback. He feels like there's too much pressure on him to make that pitch. And so instead of making the pitch, the running back just takes it and cuts back here to the open side of the field. It's like Mike Rozier against UCLA back in 1983. He just goes to the other side of the field and makes a massive play on his own. But again, it underscores how much of an athlete number 4 is and how good a job these guys do at making something where there really isn't something to be had. So the athleticism, it's going to be an issue for Nebraska's defense in this game, and I think the better job Nebraska's offense can do of keeping Lincoln Riley and his offense off the field, the better for the Huskers.
It's a winnable game, but do not be fooled by USC's record.
Don't jinx us by saying this, because all of these games, the Ohio State game was winnable, Travis.
That's true. They're all winnable. That's why they play the game. For Dr. Rob Zadisk, I'm Travis Justice. We'll talk to you next week on the Doc's Diagnosis, presented by Centris Federal Credit Union.
Every vehicle eventually reaches the end of its road. When yours has driven its final mile, talk with Centris about your next auto loan. Find low auto loan rates and lenders that care about where you're headed next, both in life and on the road. Apply online at centrisfcu.org.